Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. John F. Kennedy. A close encounter with leukemia has motivated me to develop an everyday type of sport for sick people. I believe that improving artificial intelligence will lead to subhuman nurses, yet pretty apocalyptical, but yet they're much more available and suitable than us. This is why I decided to create an app that could be part of the beginning of virtual nursing care, making a change in the present and yet looking to the future. Firstly, I would like to start us off with some background knowledge about leukemia. So, leukemia is a blood tumor caused by a particular type of cell called stamine hemopathic, mom of all blood cells. When you develop a leukemia, the bone marrow produces big quantities of broken white blood cells, avoiding the correct development of other cells producing the organ, and causing vulnerability towards catching infections and making the patient feel exhausted. And probably this is how we're feeling right now. Exhausted with all the information I'm throwing at you. However, we can cure this disease through chemotherapy, AIM therapy, biological therapy, and radiotherapy. Interesting details about these treatments are the dates in which they were invented. Chemotherapy, first studied in 1943. AIM therapy, first approval in the 70s. Biological therapy and radiotherapy, start of their era around the 70s and the 80s. So, we could say that cures were developed in the last 50 to 60 years, more or less. After the atomic bomb, people would die of leukemia. Now, it's no longer a problem. So, treatments have varied and changed as time has progressed, and research, as always, has played a fundamental role in finding treatment for this disease. Research, the key to human progress of mankind's steps, and those notches that make leukemia unique are made of numbers of codes of programming language. Our generation is built on technology, and when you think about it, the first thing that comes to mind are phones. Those life masterpieces know us better than we know ourselves, and what mainly need? Apps. This is why I decided to create my AI 2.0, addressing the disease on a daily basis and with a scientific approach. It incorporates the most basic roles up to the most unique tasks. Its preciousness stands in the alerts, not only for medicines, but for reminding patients to face life with life. In the first page, as you can see on screen, the app asks how the patient is feeling, the famous 1 to 6 scale of pain. It understands the attitude you're in, and during the day, it sends customized notifications. And guess what happens if you press a face? A customized alert pops out. Furthermore, notifications range between the most simple messages, such as take a deep breath, to more inspirational quotes about life. Moreover, on the second page, as you can see on screen, there's a basic reminder function where you can totally adjust notifications time and text. Beyond reminding people they're present, AI 2.0 admonishes the future. As you can see on screen, on the third interface, there's a list of personal patient's goals. Identifying and focusing on the finish line makes the marathon much more easier. And being aware of our achievements makes us run faster. Additionally, on the third page, there's a predominant button where you can import files directly in the apps folder. I hope that this function, in the future, will substitute medical records. Furthermore, on the fifth page, as you can see on screen, once again, there's a predominant button where you can call for help. Contacts are input from the user, or you can just use the presetted 112 number, the emergency number in Italy. And I hope that, even if my app will make a change in a single individual, it will make a difference. I developed this because of my close encounter with leukemia, and because I care. And I'm sure that when a patient will go back to see the steps he made in life, printed on the sand, he'll distinguish 4 footprints, his 2 and the app's 2. The most dark moments, he will see only 2 footsteps because in those moments they have picked him up to face life. Thank you.